This feels like a correction to me from the past to the future. In the way that you think about it, and in your foundation, you have the Son of Swords. I feel like this was some sort of conflict that you are correcting, at least within yourself. And this is how you're doing it. There's a blending of diverse energies through dance, through movement. There is an invitation to receive. And then there is an inspirational download coming in. Aries, welcome to your general tarot reading for January 2021. Thank you for joining me. My name's Amanda. I'm at Luna Sync Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If this reading resonates with you, hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Click the bell for notifications. I do love readings and general tarot readings for each sign for each month. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate your support. All right. So I've been shuffling your cards off camera. I'm going to give it one last shuffle, and then we are going to look into your heart, your mind, your body, the past, present, and future. We'll pull cards of clarification all the way through and a card of guidance toward the end. So let's sync up. In the position of your heart, we have the High Priestess. Wow. This is a powerful beginning for you, Aries. Really tapping into I'm hearing inner goddess. The High Priestess is really connected to her psychic abilities. You might be a clairvoyant, you might be a clairaudient, you might be a tarot reader. The High Priestess is somebody who channels divine information, divine energy, cosmic understanding, a greater wisdom, however you understand it. This is a channel for that information. There also may be a choice available to you at the present time. This is the position of your heart and your body. Your heart and the present moment. The High Priestess. So this may be happening now. There may be a portal or a choice that you are making in the present moment that has to do with sort of channeling this information, using this information that you're channeling to make this decision. In the position of your mind, what you think about it all is the Five of Swords in reverse. Coming out of a time of mental anguish, mental conflict. This is typically a sting felt mentally and emotionally because the thoughts affect the emotions. But you're coming out of that time. So refusing to be stuck in that place of anxiety, negativity. This is really about, because this is in the position of your mind and it's so much, this card itself is so much about mental activity, negative mental activity. I feel like it's like you deciding to become aware of your negative thought patterns, your negative habit patterns, and really taking control of the way that you think. Okay, that's in the position of your mind, the Five of Swords in reverse. In the position of your body, or the foundation of the reading, is the Son of Swords. Whoa. Two things emerging here right now. This could be a personality that brought this negativity to you. It could have been a conflict with a person like the Son of Swords in reverse. This could be, again, you exercising your will to correct a negative thought pattern, to how do I say this? To approach your goals in a totally new way. Using your emotions, using your heart, integrating the information of your emotions. Your emotions always provide information, whether they inform your decision or your movement or not. The Son of Swords in reverse suggests that you are pulling in more of that heart-centered focus to achieving your goals. This is in your foundation, also in the position of your body. Let's pull more cards. In the past, we have Temperance. Taking a more moderate approach. Blending diverse energies. two major arcanas in the past to the present progression, Temperance and High Priestess. Very similar, at least in terms of their imagery. Look at this. Look at the imagery here. Grass skirts, one is dancing, one is sitting in open invitation. It's like you manifest it. You will look how she's bringing something in. She's blending these diverse energies. She's activating this alchemical reaction through her dance. And then we have the High Priestess who's like, okay, I did the activity. I activated the alchemical reaction. I blended these diverse energies, and now I'm sitting in a posture of receptivity, almost as if she's inviting something in the present moment. Whoa. In the future, we have the Daughter of Cups. Ooh, the Daughter of Cups. So the High Priestess is sitting in a posture of receptivity and invitation. Her palms are open and out. And the Daughter of Cups is receiving inspiration. And there's activities that you can do. There's actions that you can take to put yourself in this place of receptivity, to put yourself in this place of being inspired. It has a lot to do with water. So if you are around a body of water, like an ocean or a lake, it would be wise to go there and meditate. And if it's warm enough, to sit in the water, or to like immerse yourself in the water. This could just be, a bathing ritual. But there's some sort of inspiration that wants to come in, and it's emotional. And so tapping into this water energy is a smart thing to do in order to further this download, this inspirational, emotional download. Whoa. This feels like a correction to me from the past to the future. In the way that you think about it, and in your foundation, you have the Son of Swords. I feel like this was some sort of conflict that you are correcting, at least within yourself. And this is how you're doing it. Let's see, let's do it this way. There's a blending of diverse energies through dance, through movement. There is an invitation to receive. And then there is an inspirational download coming in as a result. I wonder what that is. So, how about we clarify some of these cards? I want to know particularly what the Five of Swords and the Son of Swords is all about for you. What was this thing? This is the way that you think about it all. It's also in the position of your foundation and in the position of your body. Oh, Hermit. Whatever it was, it put you in a timeout. Solitude, distancing yourself from others in order to do some soul searching. This is Five of Swords and Son of Swords about. Whoa. Magician in reverse and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It threw you off center. It threw you off your own vibe. Like you didn't feel like yourself. It was ungrounding for you. There was some manipulation involved here. Somebody was like, I don't know. I don't like to use the word black magic. I kind of don't even believe in it. I think that's a word that just carries a lot of baggage with it and a lot of negative connotation, obviously. But there does seem to be some sort of distortion of magician energy. Like a manipulation, an egoic manipulation. that threw you off center. And that makes sense because we have this past to future progression where you are really, you know, very intentionally correcting this energy for yourself. Communication had to do with some sort of communication, fast moving, swift moving communication. Somebody could have come in and said something that brought in this negativity, that brought in this conflict. Oh, yeah. And it felt like manipulation. It felt like betrayal. Again, I feel like this was all kind of in the past because everything's in reverse here. The Three of Swords is in reverse. The Five of Swords is in reverse. The Son of Swords, this personality, is in reverse. So either it happened quite some time ago and this is how you've sort of worked through it. It did take some time, you know, apart in solitude for you to get to this place where you're like, okay, I'm gonna focus my will, I'm gonna focus my intention, I'm gonna engage in ritual and ceremony and activity to bring myself to center. And now you're able to open in receptivity again. Okay, let's look at the Daughter of Cups, this inspirational download. What is this about? What is this information coming in the future for Aries? This is feeling fresh again, refreshed. Oh, wow. A lot. So, okay. I guess we'll read all of them. Friendliness in reverse. There's a new understanding that you have about blending your energies with another, and particularly where it comes to romantic relationships and intimate or intimate relationships. Some new understanding that is supportive of your personal boundaries, maybe wasn't in place before. Again, this is very similar to the friendliness card. It's also in reverse, experiencing. This card speaks to really feeling into another being in order to experience their reality. This is sort of the like walking in another's shoes or practicing empathy and compassion. And so if in the past you might have given more than you should have, according to the timing of the relationship. So I think a lack of clarity, a lack of boundary around your own emotion. This is kind of like when you become permeable, when you become boundaryless with another person, and then it starts to get a little bit confused. I hear the word codependent, you know, just a lack of personal boundary inside of collaborations, inside of romantic relationships or intimate relationships. There is a new understanding emerging here for you. This is part of this inspirational download. Wow, okay. We have the Hermit again. So here are the three other cards that came out. They all came out in the upright here, Aries. We have morality, we have existence, and we have aloneness. You are more willing than ever before to be alone, to go it alone in order to find your stability, in order to find your grounding, in order to be able to tap into this sort of cosmic wisdom that you find within yourself. Existence. This is the Magician. We had the Magician in reverse down here, clarifying this negativity, this betrayal. And he was in the reverse, now it's in the upright. Like really learning how to use what you have available, your resources, your energy, your time, your will, your focus, your intention, in order to manifest what it is that you want, what serves you best. So there's a correction here of the Magician energy. In the reverse, it's a manipulation. In the upright, it's like, okay, I have these things available to me and I know how to use them. Morality. This might be a hindrance to you at this time. The shoulds, you should do this. This is social conditioning at its worst. Like, you should, you know what it is. You should not have sex till you're married. You should take a pie over to your neighbor when they move in. You should, all the shoulds. And how they lock you down into this sort of rigid thinking. And I do see that in the position of your mind with the Five of Swords in reverse. These are things that you're unraveling at this time. The way that you think, your negative habit patterns, possibly embodying some of these shoulds that make up your own sort of personal code of ethics, your own sense of morality. It could be that there's like a clash now at this point because you're doing this work between what other people think you should do or what society at large tells you is moral, good, and right, and your own personal code of ethics, really kind of plumbing the depths of that and parsing out what is real for you. You know, what is your organizing principle? What is it that you are going to adhere to that feels right to you in terms of like, okay, these are my guiding lights. Let's pull a card of guidance for you, Aries. We'll work with the medicine cards here. I want a card of guidance for you for January. Yeah, there seems to be some sort of lesson here about protecting your energy, not giving too much inside of intimate relationships. Caring for yourself. The Daughter of Cups is very much about self-care. And being willing to go it alone, to be alone, to do this, to find your ground and to find your light, find the light within you that will guide your way forward. You could be, channeling at this moment in some way. There's like a lot of psychic energy here with the High Priestess. This is all coming after a time of sort of being thrown off center through some sort of conflict with somebody who was engaging in manipulative practices, manipulation, and like just being very manipulative, removed from their heart. Had their eyes on the prize. They had their eyes on the goal. That was their only focus. They wanted what they wanted. Movement. Grouse. Okay, let's read about grouse, Aries. Sacred spiral. Okay. The sacred spiral is also one of the oldest known symbols for personal power. When you think about grouse medicine, visualize a whirlpool or even a tornado, for the sacred spiral will take you to the center. The spiral is a metaphor for personal vision and enlightenment. Many initiates on vision quests paint spirals on their bodies and believe that the great mystery will favor them with visions of power and purpose because of this symbol. The whirling dervishes of certain Sufi orders are masters of the spiral dance and can transcend to higher states of awareness through the repetition of this sacred movement. It's said that dervishes can travel to the center of the spiral and return with any magical power they choose. In the dervish state, one enters the great silence and has direct communication with the Creator. By spinning clockwise and counterclockwise, the dervish draws or repulses specific energies. Sufi dancing is a system which connects one with the divine source through ritual treatment of motion. This is intense. This is exactly what this woman here is doing. Dancing. Dancing to blend these energies. And then coming into contact with divine cosmic wisdom, the creator, as is described in this book here, in this description. If you have grouse medicine in your cards, undertake a meditation on the various qualities of movement within your world. Begin by visualizing the sun as one member of a huge group of stars, swirling in the massive pinwheel shape of the Milky Way. There might be something about the spiral that you can tap into this month that will allow you to focus your energy, focus your attention on this process that you're engaged in. Then draw yourself out of this pinwheel of light and into the spiraling of your own DNA's double helix. An arrangement similar to a rope ladder, coiled like a corkscrew. Analyze the way you move through your world. How do you picture yourself in the act of locomotion? What kind of reaction do you create with the energy you send into the universe? What words would you use to describe the way you move through both the material and spiritual worlds? In the final analysis, is your movement compatible with your greatest desires and goals? Many spiritual disciplines ask that you cease all external movement in order to recognize the inner life. Grouse medicine, however, is an invitation to the dance. Grouse celebrates the divine source through its sacred spiral dance and offers this dance to you as a gift. You can spend a lifetime learning Grouse's lesson on how to harmonize your dance with Mother Earth's cycles and how to offer the dance as a creation of selfless beauty. Whoa. Something like strong message to dance. Analyze your movement. Analyze your locomotion. Make sure that your movement, your behavior is in line with your intention in order to reach your goal. Remember, we were talking about goals. This is a person in the upright. Now, this came out in the reverse for you, but in the upright, it's a person who is singularly focused on their goal. They care about nothing else. They don't even care who they hurt, or they don't consider other people's emotions. They don't even consider their own emotions. All that's important is reaching the goal, getting the thing. They are divorced from their compassion, divorced from empathy, divorced from their own emotions. In the reverse, it's like a reassessment. Like, how am I approaching my objectives? How am I approaching my goals? And what is the most successful way to get what I want, basically? Rethinking negative habit patterns, negative thoughts, sort of getting control of an old, repetitious, negative thought pattern. Opening to receive sort of a divine download or divine inspiration in this moment, in the future. And it's a correction of some energy here. It's almost like the way that you went about this in the past was not working for you, not correct. And now you're like, oh, I see how to do this. So much of this is about opening to receive. Adopting this posture of receptivity in order to receive this divine inspirational download, to receive this information. Wow. Aries, if this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button. If you're interested in a personal reading, I'm doing those now. The link is below in the description box. I'm wishing you the best in January. Take good care.